guys, welcome again to KharizApparel YouTube channel. In today's video we'll be learning how to draft and sew a corset, okay, with the keyhole neckline at the back, and it's also going to be adding a modesty panel. Okay, if this is what you want to see, why not watch to the end, and also don't forget to like the video and share as well. Okay, so the first thing I did, I went ahead to draft out my basic bodies, and I've also gone ahead to label my bust, my under bust, and my waist. For the neckline, I work with 3.5 inches by 3.5. Okay, so my client I'm sewing this for bust span is 8 inches divided by 2 is giving me 4 inches. So I divided that, and I just mark at the bust area, the under bust, and the waistline. Then I connected using a straight rule, as you can see me do. Now from the bust area, I'm going to come down by 0.5 inch. Okay, I'll come down by 0.5 inch, and at the under bust, I'm going to go take 1 inch on both sides, and also at the waist area 1 inch on both sides. Okay, so I'm going to connect these lines together. Now from the waist area, I'm going to connect to the under bust using a straight rule on the left side and as well on the right side. Okay, next I'm just going to connect to the half an inch before my bust area, or before the bust line. Okay, I've connected one side. I'm going to do this. I'm going to connect the other side towards the side seam area using a curve rule as well. Okay, so I'm done with that. Alright, now note that your armpole area is also your chest area, so I'm just going to connect that using a straight rule. That becomes my chest line. Alright, so I'm going to label that as CL, my chest line. Alright, okay, so now you're going to determine how much you want to go up, like how much you want the corset to go up. For me, I'm just going to go up from the chest area by 1.5 because my client does not want her boobs to show. Okay, so I'm just going to connect, okay, that straight line again to the 1.5 inch above the bust area, above the chest line. Okay, then from that line, I'm going from my dart leg there, I'm going to take 1 inch on both sides. Okay, so take 1 inch on both sides, then I'm going to connect. Yeah, I'm just going to connect to the right side. Okay, using a curve rule as well. Then I'm going to connect again to the left side. Okay, so this is what I'm having. Alright, our corset is taking shape already. So next, at the center front, I'm going to take half an inch. You know it's in a fold, so when you open that half an inch, it's going to give you 1 inch. Okay, so I labeled that as my center front, and I'm just going to mark half an inch at the chest line and also at the bust line. Okay, then from the under bust towards the center front, I'm going to connect to meet up the half an inch at the bust line. Okay, then from there, I'm just going to connect, in a straight form to the chest line to meet up with the half an inch in the chest line. Okay, then from there, I'm just going to connect in a curve form to meet up with the dark blue. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. So we succeeded in creating one of the. Alright, I'm going to go from my chest line at the armpit area. Okay, from the chest line at the armpit area. Okay, so I just want to take my measurement first. Okay, so the measurement I'm working with is 40 inches. Okay, divided by 4 is giving me 10 inches, so that is what I just inputted. Then at the underbust waist, underbust is 32 divided by 4 is giving me 8 inches, plus to 2 inch, that intake is going to give me 10 inches. Also at the waist area, so I've taken my measurements. Next I'm just going to connect now using a straight rule. So note, in this pattern I've not added seam allowance. It's just my measurement and also the dart intake. That is what I have added. So I'm connecting using a straight rule to the chest line. Okay, so this is what we are having. That's what we are having. Okay, so at the chest line, towards the armpit area, I'm going to go out by 1 inch. Then I'm going to come down from the chest line by half an inch. Okay, then I'm just going to connect now my second cup towards the side seam area to meet up with that half an inch before the chest line. Okay, you can see the way I just connected. Yeah. Then at the upper part, I'm just going to connect now from the second dart leg to meet up the half an inch before. Okay, the half an inch at the chest line. Okay, half an inch below the chest line. Okay, then from there I'll just connect using a straight rule. Alright, so this is this for my cup. Next I'm going to label my cup. I'll label up and down. This is my center one and this is my side one. You know it's expected to be in a fold. Okay, so you're expected to be having 4 pieces of the cup and this one is down. The essence of labeling it is for you not to join wrongly by the time you are joining. Okay, so I'm just going to close up this that area. Okay, so I can connect my yoke. Okay, because this will be having a yoke. Alright, so I'll just close up that, so I'll be able to just cut out my yoke. Alright, so this is, so I will label that upper part as the yoke part of it. Okay, so this is basically what we are having for the front drafting. Okay, so next I went ahead to just draft out my basic bodies for the back area. Alright, so I also labeled that as my chest line, my bust and my waist. Okay, then I came down from the neck area by 1.5 inch, neck depth 1.5 inch. The neck width still remains the same. Now in this pattern I didn't have seam allowance because I didn't have zipper allowance because I will not be using a zipper. I will be making use of a loop. Okay, alright, so what I'm doing here, I divided again my bust span by 2, and I'm connecting straight to the chest line. Okay, and I said this is going to be having a modesty panel. So at the waist area I just imputed 0.5, okay, on both sides. Then at the chest line I imputed 0.25, okay, 0.25 that intake. Okay, so I'm just connecting using a straight rule, as you can see me do. Okay, Alright, so next I will just again divide my bust measurement and my waist area. The waist area, I'm just going to add 1 inch to the waist. Okay, so that is 32 plus 1 inch is going to give me 9 inches. Okay, so that is what I just did, and I connected straight again to the chest area. Note again, this back pattern, there is no seam allowance. Okay, so just I labeled this part again as the yoke. Okay, so this is what I'm having currently. Okay, so next, from the center back, I'm going to take 3 inches because I want the chest part to be wide and the waist area to be a bit slimmer. Okay, so at the chest line I took 3 inches, and at the waist area I measure 1.5 inch. Okay, note you can do this straight. You can just connect. If you're working with 3 inches, you just go ahead and work with the 3 inches straight to the waist area. If you're working with 2 inches, you can do same at the waist area, but just want the chest area to be wide and the waist area to be a bit slim. Okay, so that's what I did, and I connected using a straight rule. Now from the neckline, the 1.5 inch neckline, I'm going to come down by 2 inches. Okay, I'll just connect, come down by 2 inches, then I'm going to connect. Now yet in this very aspect, you're going to determine how wide you want it to be. Okay, for me I don't want it too wide. That's why I'm just going to connect now to the 3 inches that I work with. Okay, after I just connected to meet up the 2 inch. So that is for my keyhole neckline at the back. And okay, so this is what we are having. The dart I'm going to cut off. I'm going to cut off the dart. That's the shaded part, is the part not needed. Okay, just the part not needed is where I just shaded. I'm going to cut off this. Okay, so guys, I don't want the video too long. In our next video, we are going to join these pieces together. Okay, so I'm just cutting out my pieces. Okay, so this is the cup. I'm just cutting through. That is my yoke. Okay, so I'm just cutting out my pattern of the pieces. Okay, so alright, you can see the cups, the center front, the side. Okay, so I'm just cutting everything. Then my next class, we are going to sew these pieces together. Okay, so please, if this video has been useful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, okay, so that's the yoke for the back. Alright, so at this yeah, I labeled this the up and the down, so by the time I'm cutting to my fabric, I'll know which parts and which. Okay, so this, now I slash out that because I'm going to add a modesty panel to this. Okay, so this is for the yoke. Alright, that's for the back and that's for the front. Okay, so I'll just keep my pieces aside. In our next class, we are going to use them to cut the fabric, and we're going to join these pieces together. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, thanks for watching guys. See you in my next video.